All right, we are being joined by Manel Kape, who is in Las Vegas right now. As you may have seen earlier today, the former Ryzen Bantamweight champion hit the scales because he is the backup fighter for the main event of Saturday night's UFC 256 event for the flyweight title between Deiveson Figueiredo and Brandon Moreno. So I wanted to get him on, talk all about it. He's in quarantine, so what else is he doing? Manel, how are you, man? I appreciate you coming on.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm very well. Thank you for inviting me again. I'm excited. I'm like feel I feel happy and very emotional for this opportunity.
Yeah, how are you feeling physically right now? Like you make the weight. First time you stepped on the scale as a UFC fighter. You made 125 on the nose. How do you feel a few hours later?
This is my best cutter weight. I never carry 125 like easy, easy, easy. I was before when I fighting 135. My carry weight is very bad, very bad. I feel no power in my carry weights. I don't feel my legs, no energy. But the next day I feel good. But now I don't feel any pain. I'm not tired. I think I was more disciplined this time with my diet, with my nutritionist, and I was so focused for make a good debut and a good performance in UFC that I was very disciplined. I'm in a diet from July. No eat shit, just healthy food and focus on fight. And this works. I did 135 easy, very easy. Just on trainings, take water.
Yeah, I mean you looked on point when you hit the scale. Let's talk about how you got here because you were supposed to fight Alexander Pantoja next weekend. He tests
Yeah.
positive for COVID, forces him out of the fight. How do we get from having the fight removed from that event to you getting the call to be the backup fighter for maybe for a UFC title in your first fight with the company?
Mm. Yeah, I was very prepared. I was thinking that this time the fight will happen because it's not my second fight, but my fourth time that cancel in UFC. My fourth fight that cancel. I was supposed to fight till July, till July. And yeah, when they give me the notice about Pantoja, I was feeling very bad, very, very down. But in the same time, they told me that UFC wanted you are back up from the title, and this gave me extra motivation, more motivation that fight against Pantoja, and I was very, very prepared. I was prepared for be a champion again, and put my name on top.
It's interesting because obviously, like you said, you're excited. Maybe your first fight is for the title. You keep
Mm,
training. You still have to cut the weight. You have this potential huge opportunity, but then it might
mm.
not happen. Like, how did you handle all of that? Like, were you okay? Dealing with the
Uh,
fact that you might not actually fight.
yeah, they will pay me, for make the weight. Is another motivation. Is another motivation for stay happy and receive this. And yeah, I'm a lucky fighter. And I work for my luckies things in life and in sports. I work hard my ass. So these opportunities come for who is are prepared and who is the best, and they know that if you have somebody for for be a backup this fight, if something happen, they know that it's me.
So both Figueiredo and Moreno make weight, and normally that would kind of take you out of the equation almost completely. But we're in
Let's
2020.
have hope. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's have hope. I still have my hope. I still have my hope. I still have my hope that maybe I can fight. You know.
Yes. So how are you handling that right now? Because, right now you may not be in the fight. It's not completely out of the question. Like we've seen fights
Mm.
canceled like 2 hours before the event starts. Do you have to sort of keep the mentality like you're fighting tomorrow?
Of course. I'm in the mentality. And today I saw the guys. They are so small for me. You know, I'm very big for this division. They look like a ant, and then I'm look like an elephant, bro. I look for both of the fighters. They they don't want to look for me for my face, you know. They like look scared, like fuck. This guy is very big for this division, and you know, and if this fight happen, bro, it will be a fucking massacre. Believe me, it will be a massacre.
We've been seeing, I mean, I've been seeing you on Instagram. We've also heard from Daniel Cormier talk about it. You've come to the United States. You've been trained over at AKA. How has that been being part of the crew over there and working with guys like DC and the rest of the team over there?
I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed to stay here, and yeah, support of Mike Swick and my coach Alex, the hooligan, and they talk with me for being in America. Better for me now, right now, training there, and I find good people, good trainers, and the amazing stuff. You know, it's very very nice, and this give me extra motivation that I was losing in talent. You know, because my fights I was canceled, so come in America give me so extra motivation. This is my dream from kid, you know. Is my dream being in America. Maybe in the future have some good lifestyle like 50 Cent, Mayweather. This is all my dream.
So you said
Yeah.
after the Pantoja fight got canceled, that was your fourth cancellation since you signed with
Yeah.
the UFC. So there's the
Yes.
Bonturin one that we talked about the last time you were on. You just found out like the day before that you were out of that fight. Then the Pantoja one.
Yeah.
What were the other two?
Nah, I cannot. I can talk. I cannot talk. But they have. They are the number three, number three, number four. Always number five rankers of the 135 the division.
Oh, okay, fair enough. When did you actually come over to the US?
In November. I arrived in November 5 of November.
So about a month. So around a month, 5 weeks or so.
Yeah, probably.
Has this year? I mean, you're blessed. You've had these opportunities, but you're in the middle of the longest layoff of your career. Has this been frustrating for you, or do you feel like, you know what? I can't control this. This is out of my control. I could use this extra
No,
time to just get better.
no, I'm not frustrated. You know, I'm not frustrated. Something happened for some reason, and I believe that the reason that happened and that my last fights they are canceled for make me in this position. You know, for make me in this position for the title, more close on title shot. You know, maybe fighting a couple months. You know, I don't know, and then get to the title shot. Yeah,
So now you just kind of wait and see if you'll fight tomorrow for the belt. But it
yeah.
has. There are reports out there, like when we found out the fight was canceled, that you and Pantoja, they're going to try to rebook that for February. Is that kind of what you're hearing too?
No, they don't tell me nothing already. They don't tell me nothing about. They just say for I wait for this. If this fight happen from the title, then I will negotiate another fight. Yeah.
So Figueiredo is the flyweight champion. There's a lot of people who feel like he's saved the division. He's had this massive year, and if he wins tomorrow, he's the no-brainer for fighter of the year at this point. So have you been impressed with what he's done this year?
You know, of course, he's a good fighter. You know, of course. Um, right now he brings some new things. You know, for division. That's good. That's good. But you know, have the start like I have. You know, the start like I have. 100%. I will bring more things for this division. More excited, and you know, fighting against Figueiredo will be a good fight for me and him because he's not a natural 135. You can see he's the natural 135, and this because he makes some easy fights against these guys because these guys are small. You know, they are a natural 135, but have many things that nobody know. You know about Figueiredo. He don't have he's good fighting in first round. Then you can see that. his style fights change a lot on second, third, fourth, or five rounds. So if the fight go to the end, he will lose. He will not have any cardio. You can see the fight that he make against Pantoja. He was so tired. He run away from the octagon. You know, against the guy that's the monkey that I think that he lose the fight. Against Formiga, you know, and Formiga is a small fighter, you know, and make a smart game against Figueiredo. It's just explosive fighters on the first round, you know, have a big hand, right hand, and but this right hand for me doesn't work. I never been knockout, you know, I never been knockout, and I'm a natural 135 too, so I have like 10 knockouts and five submission. My rate finish is very high, better than him. So will be an interesting fight, you know.
When I did the air quotes and said he saved the division, you made a face. You made like a grimace. You were like, I don't think so. What did that mean?
No, right now we need to give the credits, of course. Right now we need to give the credit. I'll be a liar if I don't give this credit, of course. But yeah. But I know that I bring more things on this division, and not just in this division, but in a whole UFC.
If all goes according to what's on the schedule right now, and Figueiredo fights Brandon Moreno, who do you think wins that fight?
I don't feel that the Brandon are in spirit like Figueiredo. I don't feel that Brandon can win this fight.
Really? Why?
You know, he don't have the he's not so tough, you know. He's not so tough. For fight against Figueiredo, you need to be a tough and very smart, you know. You just you are good. Of course everybody in the UFC are good, but it's not just be a good that work, you know. Not just be a good that work. Have more things, all the things extras that works, and unfortunately it's not this far, you know.
Fair enough. The UFC obviously sees something in you to give you this opportunity as the backup fighter. And, you know, if you end up having to wait till, you know, February, March, whatever to fight, if you get through that and get your fourth straight win, do you feel like your next fight will be for the belt? Do you feel like at some point in 2021, you'll be fighting for the UFC title?
Of course I feel. Make just one good fight performance, and they will see my potential. They will see the level that where I am, and the level that they see on others flyweights. They will see for sure.
There's one thing I did want to ask you about, because when Michael Chandler got signed to the UFC, he was the backup fighter for the title fight between Khabib and Justin Gaethje, and it was a big deal. Like it was this big to do. It got a lot of publicity. He was on the media days. For your situation, if I didn't confirm this last week, no one really would have even known about this until you stepped on the scale today. Are you okay with that, or do you prefer to kind of just fly under the radar and just kind of?
No, I'm okay, but I'm okay because I will make my nose inside the octagon, then everybody will see. And one thing different than me and Michael Chandler, I'm a world champion. You know, I'm a former world champion. Michael Chandler, no. You understand? I'm come like a former world champion. Michael Chandler he lose against Pitbull. You know, he don't come like a champion. Maybe he's American. I'm not American. They give you, and they fight in the United States. Of course, people know him. You know, I never fight in the United States. I fight all the time in Japan. You understand? So I'm good in this.
Make them know. You have to make them know. When you get in there, then they'll know you, right?
Yeah, they will know. They will know when I beat her. They will know.
It seems as of right now that whoever wins this fight looks like Cody Garbrandt is going to be the next guy. It just kind of seems that way. Are you okay with that?
Cody just want to run away from the 135. You see that this guy is now the top 5 in 135 is difficult for him. You understand? It's difficult. It's impossible. I cannot say impossible, but it's more impossible he'll be a champion again. And he will become frustrated, He'll become frustrated. So you make a good decision, come for 135. 135 is the former 135 champion, so he'll make a good decision, come 125. Yeah, but I don't believe that he deserves. He don't do nothing 125. He just wants somebody that run away from 135 because he don't want these big dogs. But yeah, but it will be good. Will be good for 135. Have Cody there.
Do you think he should at least take one fight at 25, win that, and then get the title shot? Or are you okay with him just getting the shot right away just because he was a former champion? People know who he is. He's a bit of a star.
Yeah, he have his credit. Of course, Adam will take. He have his credit, and they have the opportunity to. Why not? Why not? Why not? Mm-hmm.
I know you've had a crazy week, Manel. So one last thing before we let you go. The door is not shut yet. Maybe you wake up tomorrow, you have a little breakfast, have a little lunch, and then that phone rings and you're fighting for a title tomorrow night. So we'll leave with this. What's the message for Deiveson Figueiredo? What's the message for Brandon Moreno? Heck, what is the message for the entire division right now?
The message will let you inside the ring, The message will let you inside the ring. Now I'm just here. Pray and hope that this fight will happen. That I'm thinking that something will happen. I don't want that nobody hurt or something like that. But my hope is that they eat a lot in Thanksgiving, and then they'll make a weight, So this was my hope before, but now, let's see what's happened. Let's see what happened.
So if you don't get the fight, are you going to be in the arena watching it, or what's going to happen?
Yeah, probably.
See, you're right next to Dana. Probably. That's what they should do, right?
Probably.
Right next to the boss. That's the way they should do it, Manel. But listen, man, I appreciate it very much. I know you get stuff to do, but listen, kudos to you for making the weight. What a story it would be if something crazy happens and you fight for the belt tomorrow in your first fight. If it doesn't, well done. Look forward to seeing you have a much more active year in 2021. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.